Hi, my name is Beverley Smith. I'm a singer-songwriter and a model. I am mixed race, I'm Ugandan and Scottish, and at the moment I'm based in Glasgow.
Hi guys, my name is Mayo. I'm a rapper, an artist, and I'm from Scotland.
Hi, my name is Maggie MK. I'm a fashion content creator and model, and I'm based in Glasgow, Scotland.
Hi, I'm Andy Moses, and I'm a producer and model from Scotland.
Hey, what's up? I'm Patsy. I'm a creative artist and the founder of Bamilek, a diaspora streetwear brand based in Glasgow.
Hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm a creative director and hairstylist based in Scotland. Hi, I am Belocine Solo. I am a French and Congolese fashion designer and I am the founder of Nephtali Couture, an African clothing brand.
Hi, we're the Karunwi twins and we are content creators based in Glasgow.
Hi, what's your name? What do you do?
Alright, my name is Mayo. Nice to meet you guys. I'm a rapper and songwriter. So yeah, I make music. I've been making it for the past maybe 4 years now. So yeah, now we're just focused trying to make good music and let people feel good. That's what I do. So and you hear about you guys as well.
Let's go around the table.
Me personally. So I'm Andy. I'm a producer and model, and so I've been in Glasgow since 2008. And that's really it. Nothing. Just trying to make sure that expanding Scotland is obviously where you want to start. I also want to expand to more UK.
Hi guys, I'm Maggie. I do fashion, content, and modeling. I've been doing that for like a long time, but 2 years I've probably been taking it seriously. But yeah, I'm from Kenya.
Hi guys, I'm also a singer-songwriter and a model, and I'm also a music business graduate. I did have my own creative platform called Glasgow Creatives, where I interview other artists, other creatives, and sort of find your journey, your story. Kind of stayed away from it now. Trying to create something new and something different, but I'm very indecisive and I can't stick to the one thing. So I've had the same dreams and passion for so long, but it's just finding the motivation and all the new ideas to make it work. So yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm Patsy. I'm a creative artist. I do fashion, music, dance. They're like my main things, but I kind of do everything else as well: photography, videography, graphics, I dance, I draw.
Okay.
Basically anything that's creative, I like to dabble in it. You know, I don't know. Things like surgery, I can't do that. Yeah. I have a streetwear clothing brand. I'd like to call it a diaspora streetwear clothing brand, which is mainly for people in the diaspora, people that are displaced from like their origins. Because my mom's from Cameroon, my dad's from Congo, but I was born in Scotland. Don't sound like I was born in Scotland because I've moved around, but I spent most of my life in Scotland. Yeah, I just like doing a lot of things right now. Raising funds to go to a beach cleanup in Cameroon. Wow. Yeah, my clothing brand.
Hi, my name is Belocine and I'm also into fashion. I do African clothing as well, mainly African prints. I am based in here, but I'm originally from France. I'm French and Congolese as well. I've been here for 5 years now, and I still love it. I'm still here, so that's pretty much me. I do African clothing to streetwear, but also evening wear, like for traditional weddings or, as babies, stuff like that. So yeah, that's me.
Well, hi guys, my name is Sylvia. And you may notice someone here that looks exactly like me. I'm better. I'm joking. But yeah, I'm Finta. I'm Finby. We're twins, but we're called like Karunwi twins. So I work in medical devices. Yeah, she works in law. But we do social media and content creating. Yes. We like to dance. We're Nigerian, of course, period. And we like to sing, we like to do all the fun stuff. Yeah, people like you, like we're very like we like to dibble and dabble into everything. Fashion, yeah. But I think the main thing is like finding the support stream as well. Like it's good to have ideas, but you kind of need to collaborate. You kind of need that kind of support.
That collaboration.
Yeah, you see a lot of successful Black just individuals. Most times they have that support, or they've had that opportunity where they've collaborated. I think it's kind of like our next step would be like to collaborate. More like kind of build on what we like to do. Yeah.
Right. My name is Sylvia. I am a creative director and a hairstylist. I was born in the Netherlands, but I am Sierra Leonean originally, and I lived in Scotland since 2008, 8, something like that. Doesn't matter. I'm currently studying management at the University of St Andrews, and
I'm graduating this year, inshallah.
Amen.
And I've did like quite a few different projects like around hair industry, fashion industry, filming industry, just a wide range of things. And I really love it.
That's so good.
Want to talk about the collaboration and stuff like that? Because in Glasgow, I feel like people talk about collaborating a lot, but don't actually collaborate. You know, like I'm like, well, it's like when they talk about the group chat holiday, but they never actually get together. People was like, let's collaborate, let's do this, and then they go dead silent.
I hear it. I feel like for like a growing scene, like the Scottish scene or any type of scene that's still kind of new, there's not a lot of black people. So when you see someone else and you see their work and you like it, it's like, I can like it, but you don't want to feel too beggy. I think that's what's happening in the scene right now. People are afraid to say, I appreciate your work.
Only because only because like kind of like grown that like idea that you're not making it type thing. If we actually genuinely drop it, then there's no sense of it.
They have to, people made this big idea. No, you can't ask.
You have to.
Why? Like, you need to be already there. It's like, bro, but I'm not.
It's a journey.
Everybody's getting there.
No, but I feel like when the scene starts cutting there, but like it's in comparison to like 5 years ago till now, it's been a massive change. Especially like if you've been like with music, for example, the amount of artists they're seeing, the amount of producers they're seeing, it's massive. So I think like it's that next step of being like, okay, like we're actually seeing the progress. But then I think for us to get to the next level, it definitely has to be some sort of collaboration.
Because now everyone's building their bases, everyone's already doing stuff, but now we're like, you're kind of stagnant because it's like you need other people to keep moving up.
What we're seeing is loads of artists or loads of producers from my field anyway going down south. Some are going like somewhere else, and it's very much like, okay, that's fine. I've done whatever I can in Scotland. It's not enough for me here. I'm going. But I think it should be a situation where we're trying to stay and actually it's easier said than not.
True. I do understand it, like why people are doing it, because we are like a kind of a new scene in general. So when people are trying to get good at something, they might not want to go and call that because they feel, I can definitely do this better myself right now. But then again, it just creates like a little barrier between. You always say, I'm going to be ready, but are you ever ready? You know what I'm saying?
I also think that the job market might not be in Scotland per se because there's not enough black people. So the more black people that come and the more black people that feel confident to support like each other, the easier it will be for us to grow in the scene, the creative scene in Scotland.
It's like you like moving somewhere else just because there's no opportunity, but then that's always going to be the case if you always walk away from it. So
that's the thing.
If we say that there's not enough opportunities for black creatives like ourselves, professionals like ourselves in Scotland, and we go somewhere elsewhere, what does that say about we can't expect there to be change and not be part of the change? Does that kind of make sense? So I think it's good that we stay in Scotland. We're not trying to say if you want to go somewhere, go else. But I'm saying for people who love Scotland and like see potential in it, then let's make it work to make that space. So come in and say, there's people that in a second they're so successful. They don't have to work that hard. And it can happen in Scotland just same as England, America, elsewhere. So I think it's just kind of having that mentality of we can make Scotland more opportunities for black professionals.
I do think also that we need to know, because for myself, for example, I live in areas so it's like no black people at all. We count people on the street. So I didn't know any black community before. This is actually my first event where I see other black creators. Wow. So I think we need more networking events as well.
Really is that, because in Scotland it's like, if you don't know, you don't know.
Exactly.
Genuinely, people come here, go to uni for 6 months, be like, there's nobody here, and they're like,
That's real.
It's like, if you're not that outgoing, you can talk to people, you're not gonna know.
But at that same time, I feel like as black, we need to take the opportunities. Sometimes we do shy away from it. It's like, I want to be the only black person.
Right.
Nobody's gonna know.
It's like positioning yourself. You get that opportunity. Like sometimes it doesn't come to you. You actually have to position yourself. That's what I'm saying.
It's that state that I love. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. I'm really bad for going to an event or doing a project and meeting people who like, oh my gosh, we should collaborate. I'll follow them on Instagram, I film my Facebook, and I want to get something.
Right.
That's like a me problem, because I'll want to do it, but then time will pass and you'll start thinking to yourself, if you do something, will it actually work?
Yeah.
And then put a faith in yourself. And I think for me personally, that's definitely what stopped me from going out and actually putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
But there's often training saying, well, just like to, like, for example, this today. It's just the right time, the right place, the right people.
Yeah.
One thing I'm really proud of about our community is that we created our own opportunities. There was no one to tell us, or there was no one to guide us to go to whatever field we're doing right now, whatever creative field we're in. Whereas down south, they have so many opportunities that are already there, so many role models to follow, so many celebrities already are made over there that are Black, that look like them. But we are like the start of that. You have to like stay strong and continue.
And then if it's down south, it's like your brethren that went to high school with, now he's a superstar. Everyone is doing stuff. They're so used to just having someone next to them that's already made it. But you're so far removed from that. It's like you might know someone who knows someone, but you're not that close to it still.
Yeah,
You know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
There's also like a flip side to it as well, though. Like, you could also see this as an opportunity, as a fresh start. So, like, speaking about the generation that starts it. I had this dream of moving to London, and I was convinced that was where my music career was going to take off. But the more I thought about it, the more I realised it's such a big place to go there, and one wrong step and you can just get swallowed and forgotten about it.
Saturated. I like to say Glasgow is a black canvas. Not nice because there's already history on it, but it's a canvas you can paint on and actually make a canvas.
But I feel like for every new city that is like up and coming or something like that, it's always the first people who set the bar hard, like they set it high, you know what I'm saying? So for us being like the first ones doing certain things, like it's so important that we stay hard. It's like shows the good quality, Like we keep the quality very, very high because that's what people are gonna look at when they see someone. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna see anyone else because we don't really have a history like that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, that's what we just have to do.
I feel like the creative industries wasn't respected while I was growing up. So it forced me to like delay me getting into the industry, and also like made me very self-conscious of what I produce and what I allow the world to see. So my work already is like right up there, but that's not because it's more led by fear of it being rejected by everyone rather than than like just my passion. I'm just scared.
But I think in that sense as well, like I think whatever we're doing as creative, as professionals, just make sure it's to the high standard as possible. Because, say for example, someone comes to me like, okay, show me what Glasgow is about. I should be able to point to this person, this person. And I'm like, okay, go look at that, and they're like, okay, that's sick. And they shouldn't ever feel like, oh, it's a massive drop off between somewhere else and here. And it's like we're settling for less. And I feel like with Glasgow, with Scotland, for example, like too many people are like, if you're gonna do something, do it and make sure you're doing it well. Don't care what this person's saying, don't care what this person's saying. Make sure that it's to the best of your ability. Because if someone comes and someone's like, okay, that's not great, you should be like, okay, no, that's great. And those people that it's actually like cared for and they're actually ready to like, take that in. That kind of thing. And have that self-assurance.
But it's 100%. But it's like it also is important that we do feel somewhat like insecure about our work as well, because that's how we're gonna make it better. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You felt complacent about everything, like no matter what you was writing, you didn't feel like, oh, I have to make sure this is very good. You're probably gonna fall off in like the next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's important that we do feel some sort of way about it. It's just to not get into our own heads too much, because then we wouldn't release anything like that. That's very true.
You need to be confident and also just be you and appreciate what you do as you are, not trying to follow anybody else or trying to copy people, but just be authentic. And people actually appreciate when you are authentic as well.
What do you guys think about, because for example, seeing like, I feel like in Glasgow, a lot of people are kind of stepping up to the plate and, creating their own businesses, and whether it be in the beauty industry or, what you guys know what I'm talking about. Do you guys feel like sometimes there feels like a bit of competition and not necessarily like a encouragement? I feel like sometimes with if we're going to go specific with like content creating there are a lot of content creators in Glasgow, but almost in Scotland, and in general. But I just feel like sometimes it's like it's like we know each other, we know how great we're doing, but then it's like we don't want to acknowledge like, oh, do you want to, I think, yeah,
I know what you mean.
like someone said that in the beginning of this, didn't they? Someone said that like how like we don't want to say someone's a good job. It's like
Pick up another person because you think it's gonna take away from you.
It's like that whole like atmosphere of like,
no.
like you don't want to beg it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But I feel like, especially since we live in Scotland, if we don't like reach out to each other, we're never gonna make it.
No.
Right. Time in places like in the UK, like. No, places like London, you see loads of like content creators linking up, making content, but
Everyone's in their own lane. Nobody wants to come up and be like, let's just.
They use their own ring light. They don't want to borrow yours. They don't go like
Because they think that, oh, you take their thing and then it's gonna, bro, if you're already in your spot, how can I take your spot if it's your spot?
I think something someone said, go on the grocery store and go on the bread alley.
The bread out here.
Yeah. You will see different brands for bread.
For bread, literally.
Some may be more expensive
Some bread
Everybody has
dealers.
spots. Everybody can have, and like each customer have their preferences.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about who is there. Just do good.
Just remember, just remember there's enough money for everybody there. I feel like because when there's not a lot of people, there's a lot of competition, you know what I'm saying?
It's like
you
so many animals.
only like three people who are in your line of work and they start thinking, alright, I'm better than you have this like side that's it.
Even that thing, someone being good at the job doesn't stop you being good.
Exactly.
That's the thing, like.
And collaboration actually like boosts you so much more. Like when YouTubers collab, do you know how much that should
That's what I'm saying.
like, because your followers are now getting transferred to the other person's followers. Their followers are now getting transferred to them, and it doesn't take away from either of your followers. Like, someone's not gonna unfollow you now because you went and collaborated. No, it's not like you have to pick and choose. You can follow both of the people. You know.
I think that's how you build a culture in Scotland with like phrases. Because you see everyone mixing like if I'm doing a collaboration with, for example, Maggie, people in Scotland who knew Maggie's work would know, oh, this person's also creating as Scotland. It then builds a name for Scotland. Brings a name and a flashlight. That's what's happening in other regions, for example, England and stuff. Because people collaborating. It's brought such a spotlight to that area, and we can do the same here.
Plus, I feel like people look at things differently when two people that they know or kind of know of work together. You know, when you see your friend post, it's like, oh, cool, whatever. I've seen you post before. But then when they post to someone, it's like, oh, wait, let me look at it a bit more. You know what I mean? Like, oh, wait, what are you doing? Like, why are you guys together? Like, what? Like, oh, I'm gonna look into it a bit more and just get more people trafficking to your account.
You also think like culture, you know the word. Something more African. I feel like with being a creative, sometimes there's that barrier of like, I'm not going to speak for all African parents and African backgrounds, but for us, it was kind of like, we had to do it on the side. Obviously, I'm a lawyer, my sister works in medical devices, so it was like, you can't be just creative, you have to also so sometimes that can be a barrier because, like you said, Sylvia, you kind of started off a bit later because you're conscious like, oh, maybe this might not be recepted as well. So I feel like sometimes that's something that as Black people, we sometimes feel like, different races, there might not be that much of a barrier or that kind of conflict of like doing what you really want to do. But then you feeling like you had to have something like a plan B.
I think in my situation, so I studied maths and finance at uni, and I'm now working in an investment bank. But I think it's one of those things where it's like, almost have a backup plan. And like as simple as it is my backup plan, as much as I love music and everything, it's not my backup. But if that takes off, I'm never seeing a bank again. Never seen a bank again. But it's one of those things where it's like, make sure you're partnering both ways. Where it's like, if you're book smart, if you want to do an apprenticeship or whatever, make sure you do it. But I feel like if you want to follow your passion, like try and do both at the same time. I agree.
Just not putting it on the back burner.
Just not put it on the back burner. You don't want to be in a terrible situation where you're like, oh, that's all I've got, and you're relying so much on that. I think
that could be why African parents do like because they understand the fact that okay, this might be your passion, but like you said, in the worst case scenario, that doesn't work. They know, okay, you've got something.
Exactly.
But like you said, if so that
Yeah, but that's it's tough to hear. It's tough to hear.
Especially when you're young, you just want to go, just want to be But then that's one of the one things because we have that notion of that should only be something on the side. We kind of miss out on those opportunity of and taking big steps taking big steps. People are thinking that should only be on the side. But people would invest into maybe education, but they wouldn't invest into other things because they feel like that's where my priority is, which there's nothing wrong with that. But then if we're talking in the sense of building like black community of creative and entrepreneurship and all that stuff, then you kind of can't leave that just like at the side. It's like giving back 10 years because because what you sow is what you reap. So it's only kind of just put a bit into that, which is so great that we see people who do uni and also doing what they do. So some people who just do what they do, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just what the effort and what you push into.
You have to be realistic. Not everyone has the capacity to do both
Yeah.
and to put their energy into both things. But if you believe in your craft, you believe in your creativity and your talent, then put your 100 in that, and inshallah, God will bless you, and you will reap all the benefits of putting your all in that. And you do have to take a risk. I feel like with even like a professional corporate type of job, we're still taking risks by going through that avenue. Like you don't know what's gonna happen, you never know. And it's the same for the creative industries. It's just the security. That's what makes it much scarier. So much scarier. That's true. You just have to.
I think it's just like obviously us having like parents all from Africa or different places in the world. Like when they came here, their mindset was security. You know what I'm saying? So like it's understandable for them to want that. Like, wanting to go to union and all these other things. They didn't have the luxury of doing music and certain things. You know what I'm saying? So when you come to them, it can kind of look like a violation. Really, you have like a bigger plan. And like I think the main difference is like we can make money through so many other ways now that we couldn't do back then. I know what I'm saying, but it's not really easy to say that. People are kids are on YouTube making videos about unboxing toys and they're making pee. You know what I'm saying? So
that was your child. What would you say?
It was paid the bill. We can continue on wrapping toys. I'll buy the toys myself. Exactly, but yeah, I think so. I understand how they feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But I think they wouldn't really understand until they start seeing results. Parents just want to see results.
That's right. Another thing is like their background is completely different. They don't really understand the whole social media generation that we're in. Like they just see like why you post the pictures.
So why you getting so dressed up just to post them?
Like to make TikTok, like do you know what I mean? They don't really get it because they see like uni work. That's it. Do you know what I mean? They don't see that there's other ways to make money. There's other ways to like be creative. So I don't really blame them for
It comes from a good place. They just want better for all.
It's just that, oh, it's a nice dream.
That sounds nice.
That sounds nice, but
What's the pain in your life?
don't even be rubbing you like this. It's okay.
You get out of that. Don't worry. When she had to stop paying that bill, that council tax, do you remember? And so what do you think this year? What is like a goal for you guys, like individually? Like to, in your areas? Something you want to achieve this year? Me, I'm asking like I even know. What's your goal? I don't know.
Good question.
I want to answer this.
Go for it.
One of my New Year's resolution was to do a creative project with all my friends, or most of my friends. And so far, I have way too many friends that I expected that having it. But it's going like really well so far. Nice. I'm excited about that.
Well, this year, of course, myself. This year, we want to release a project actually for music. So my first project. Released a couple of singles here and there, but I think now it's time to really lock in. So we actually have a project together. But we have a couple of songs there. But
Exclusive. Yeah, we heard it here first.
We heard it here first, but yeah, we're just waiting for the right time to drop it and make sure it's perceived the right way. So.
That's really congrats.
I'm using you guys, but I think you're a wee bit more ahead of me. There is a producer that I've been working with, but he's all for it, he's ready for it. It's me, I'm the one that's like, I'll be free next week. I'm like, no, I was kidding. So I think for me, definitely to take it seriously, to think of it for myself, because I really do want to, by the end of this year, have a solid project. Because I've been writing songs since I was maybe about 12 or something. And I'll be honest with you guys, maybe about 5 people have heard 2 of those songs throughout the years. So it's just something about feeling comfortable that actually put the work out there for people to listen to. Because people will appreciate it and enjoy it. So for me, definitely to make an album and to release it.
Exciting.
Wow. I feel for me it's definitely taking content more seriously as well. I mean, definitely collabing, like you guys said. So I feel like there's so many people you can collab with, even if it's just like a video, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely want it. So I definitely want to do that and definitely dive into like the fashion industry, but just wearing clothes. So there's projects to do with it.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, fashion is your thing, Maggie.
Yeah, doing
I didn't know it. So
To 18. For me, well, trying to do this fundraiser thingy. So basically, I'm going back to Cameroon, gonna do beach cleanup. So in February, I had an exhibition. It's fashion, music, dance, and that stuff. So I'm gonna go back to Cameroon because I worked with like the last collection that I done. I worked with tailors over there and like went over and stuff like that. They were so I like creating that link between Cameroon and Scotland. So I just want to work in that more.
Okay.
Once I go back, I'm gonna do like a clothes drive as well. So I'm gonna donate a bunch of clothes while I'm there.
wow.
Yeah, clean up the beach, do a exhibition, have performers, musicians, all that stuff.
I love that.
That's good. Quick round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Respect.
Wow.
For me, I would say I'm already into it. My resolution this year was to do more wedding outfits, and I already have 2 couples that came to me.
Wow.
So I also want to increase my sales, like my clothing sales, because last year it was a bit too slow. So I need to do more efforts to get more sales in. And I want to do more fashion shows.
You have your website?
I do.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it out. But I'm getting married, but you know what I mean? Just buy something for now. I think we should go. You asked the question. Oh gosh. No, but we said that this year we wanted to like take content seriously as well. Yes. But then also we want seriously. Are you not taking her seriously? I'm taking it seriously, but you know what I mean? On a different level. We kind of wanted to do like run an event type. Yeah. That's not basic. But like just because we love we do content creating, but we also like showing our personalities. We don't just sometimes we don't like just sitting and taking photos. Although we love it, but we have a personality and we kind of acknowledge that we do have that vibe. So we thought that we can like run an event possibly and just get everyone together. Like, you know what I mean? Just have fun. Have fun. Yeah. Yeah.
Just to piggyback off of what you said earlier, I feel like art and the creative industries is very personal, so it makes it harder to share, but it also makes us like really brave when we do.
Yeah.
It's really deep, and I think
able
it's
to
fun to
understand
that.
that.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, very good.
Exactly, yeah. We're all sorry.
Jerry, art sometimes.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, I was saying like we're all expressing something that we like.
Yeah.
We enjoy it. If you didn't like it, you wouldn't really do it.
Right.
So when someone says, "Yo, I don't like what you're doing," it makes you feel away. You know. It's hard. Sorry, it's hard to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
definitely feel away.
Even with the project we're working on, like the amount of times that I've redone something over and over again, I've sent it over, and then I'm like, "This is sick." He's like, "Nah, I don't like it." I'm like,
Oh.
Well, no, it's like it's important that we're honest with each other.
Yeah.
Because if we don't tell each other, nobody else
Nobody's
will.
gonna tell
You
you.
know what I'm saying? But it's like I feel like we can all read whether somebody is violating you or just exactly or giving criticism as well. So there is like,
Exactly.
a balance to it. But like if we're honest with each other, then our work's just gonna get better.
And I think that's what the scene needs as a whole, of people just being honest with each other. Because there's no point in me just saying, "Oh, I like something" when I don't.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm lying to you, and then ultimately if you put that out and it's not so great, and I could have actually had an input in there, I'm doing you a disservice, honestly.
Yeah. Or like you say it's good and then you say, "Oh, did you hear that song?" That was
Exactly.
whack." Do you know what I mean? Like, what does that say about the culture that we're trying to make?
100%.
But that's why
That
it's so hard.
credibility.
Yeah. That's why it's so hard as well. Collaboration. Because black people are not trying to hear this. You know what I mean? Especially if I, for example, in music, if I go to a next rapper and say, "Bro, I don't like your verse," he's gonna start saying, like,
Yeah.
He's gonna take
"What, you think you're better than me?" And then, but in reality, if you told me you didn't like something about my verse, I would take it in a different way and try and make it better for the betterment of the track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Excuse
Like, okay, so what don't you like about it? Tell me what you like. That's right.
it's true.
Constructive criticism rather than just saying you don't like you like it.
But I think it's the approach you're taking as well, because like if you come and just say, "I don't like your verse," there's,
Yeah.
I can't do it. Genuinely. So I think it's about execution of it and just trying to make sure that it's as constructive as possible. Like I said,
I feel like with that though, it's like just building that community because a lot of
Yeah,
people
definitely.
we know each other but we know of each other.
Yeah.
You know? It's like we don't actually know each other, so it's kind of like a bit techie to go up and be like, yeah, I don't like all of that you're doing, or oh, I feel like this could be better, because it's like you don't know me well enough to come up to me and say it. You get what I mean? Like I know you, but I know of you. There's too much of a distance, and like but if we collaborate more, then you actually know each other. Because like your friends, you know your friends. You know sometimes when your friend says something, they're not saying it in a specific way to hurt you, but you know your friends, so you take it in a different way. If some randomer comes up to you and says the same thing, you're not gonna take it in the same way. Because you're like, who are you?
Exactly. That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is true.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you. We definitely need to do more collaborations. Yeah.
Everybody, you know your social collab.
Oh, yes, yes.
For sure. Yeah. And let's kind of go out of our comfort zones.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's not good to be comfortable.
Yeah, your comfort.
You don't go your comfort zone.
You're gonna stay here.
You're gonna stay here. So and going out of our comfort zone at the end of the year, then you can be like, yeah, I really did that.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't comfortable, but you see at the end of it, like, yeah, that was good. So even us, like, we want to go out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
Not do what we've been doing. Do something new. Do something.
Not always recording and like in the same background.
I think that's it. Let's go. You, Maggie.
I'm struggling.
Maggie, I'm struggling.
I'll be going to Edinburgh, don't worry about me.
Edinburgh have the best.
I'll
Edinburgh
straight
always
to
been
Edinburgh.
that's true.
It's free bus pass. Don't worry.
Oh, we don't get free glass pass, mate.
I have a question. Yes, if you were to speak to your younger self, what would your advice be to the younger version of you?
One thing you say to yourself, say from the start.
No.
When you ask me, you don't know what you're gonna say.
I'm just curious. Okay?
I would say don't do pick and drop.
That's very specific.
Pick and drop was something ugly.
It's like
It depends.
You bring the hairbrush, you start brushing it.
The hairbrush you think is gonna work, it just makes it big.
that's so funny.
Were you using and you're picking wrong hairdresser? Oh no, never. Actress, actually, that's what you're
Anyway, okay, don't let your brush your head.
You start here. We're not gonna start your
Yeah,
question.
you started.
Okay, I would tell young Sylvia to listen to my inner voice, I think, and also to trust the process. Life is a journey. It's really a journey. Yeah. That's what I say.
That's a good I would say, oh gosh, it's hard. I think an element would be like being black because like obviously I'm black, but you don't translate like. But I feel like obviously because as well as us doing content creator, like we are in like professional industry. For example, like there's not a lot of black lawyers in Scotland, period. So obviously as like obviously I work in like a corporate kind of environment and there's no black people. So it's kind of like I think I always knew that there's gonna be hurdles being black growing up. But it's like as I grow older, I'm like, damn, okay. But really, it's like it doesn't stop. Like it's like keeps going. Like and I think as I grow into that kind of profession, I think it's just gonna get even harder. Because not only are there not a lot of black lawyers in Scotland, there's not a lot of black executive professionals who are like in those positions. So I just feel like she's kind of breaking the barrier. So I tell myself I'm young. Don't worry, you know you're black, but you can't judge it. So just do it.
Black.
You can't, don't try because there's not space for you. Don't try and fit into their space. You just that's it. That's good. I'll probably agree with you, like trusting the process. Yeah. You know, when you see, like every day you see what we have there, but like I think I'll tell myself like that it's a process. God is going to take you on a journey, and the journey may not also always be easy or may not always look lovely. You know, He's taking you to a good place. He's taking you to a place where you want to increase. So that's about to tell myself, not to stress, because life is stressful.
Yeah.
God is good. God is good. Amen.
I would say to myself to embrace myself and not hide or try to please people. Like stop being a people pleaser and just do what I want and how I want to do it.
Yeah. Wow.
That's nice.
I'm gonna tell myself to stop procrastinating so much.
No.
Just
Still say that to myself.
Literally, I tell myself right now to stop procrastinating so much because I agree with you. The whole standing out. Been thrown in your face that you stand out. Everywhere I go, I've always counted how many black people are in my school and stuff. You're never gonna fit in. Don't try. And stop procrastinating. Like because the procrastination, if you stop procrastinating, how many things you could have done? How many things you could have done? Oh my god. Just stop procrastinating.
That's good.
A little bit of everything of what you've just said. Every single thing. I think growing up in Scotland's definitely. When I was younger, I didn't understand it. You know, you feel different. You know you're different, especially growing up in the area where there are not many other black people.
Yeah.
You're always the only one in the classroom, when everyone wherever they are. And I think I'd tell young Bev to embrace it, to own it, to love her curls and her afro.
Right.
And to always believe in my own opinion or someone else's opinion. Because
So good.
you can believe in yourself, but like we're talking about constructive criticism, it just takes the one really nasty parents like that.
Yeah.
That's true.
So to always appreciate what other people have to offer, but to also just value your own opinion.
So cool. Wow.
Yeah, I think I'd tell younger Maggie probably wear what you want. Stop thinking about what auntie's saying or and definitely stop being shy because it'll literally like draw you back. You need to go out, like I said, go out in your comfort zone and like take those pictures because I feel a lot of the time, even just anybody like even if you don't do content like that, you want to take that picture but you don't because you're too shy. Like,
Right.
take the picture, take the video, just do it. You never know when it's gonna get used.
Right.
Definitely stop being shy.
That's so great.
I think probably just a bit of what everyone said. Ideally, I think not procrastinating massively and like just taking that risk and just taking that first step into just jumping into something because 9 times out of 10 when you're going to do something you know you're good enough, but it's just that idea of am I good enough? That's just that question, that self-doubt. So I think just be confident and just embrace whatever opportunity comes. Definitely.
That's good.
Yeah, I would say like a bit of what everyone said as well. Everyone said big summary. Everyone said like some good points for real. But yeah, I'll just say that being authentic, like fully, like through and through. Don't let anyone make you feel like you've got to do something else to seem cool because in reality, something is already cool when everyone else is talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're doing it on your ones, it can seem like it's tough. Like, are people gonna are they gonna feel me like this? You know what I'm saying? But then I feel like, yeah, authenticity, 100%.
That's good.
Just uncap your creativity as well. So, like, don't think that I should hold back because nobody else is doing it this way. Like, if you feel that it's gonna be good, go for it. And most of the time, it is.
Any ideas?
Authenticity is so important, especially in the age of social media.
Yeah.
People crave for authenticity because everybody, like, you can go on socials and you know when that's fake. That's fake.
Yeah.
But when you see something that's like, even though it's been like altered and edited, but it's authentic and you see the person's personality and like the true roots of it, you're like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, like that's
Say for example, you blow and you're not authentic. You need to keep doing that.
Imagine.
And that's
that's
hard work.
that is so much. It's like Lucy. Remember that she went like. Imagine growing up like that from young. You had to be a certain thing, and then you have to keep doing it. Then when you even try to change, people are like, no. Like you like put you in a box.
Yeah, we didn't follow you for that.
You like to me with that crop top, like. Yeah. Like when your belly was showing, like, so don't cover it.
Literally.
That's so good. That's so good.
Okay. As a black person in Scotland and as a creative / entrepreneur, what do you want Scotland to look like in the future?
It's a good question.
More diverse, that community, that fraternity and being together. I want it to evolve. I can see that it's starting, well, from my point of view, it's starting to, begin and grow.
Yeah.
I hope that in the future, we will be thousands here, not just the few of us.
Yeah.
Celebrating each other.
Yeah.
I would say, I would probably see more creative platforms, more like networking platforms. So people can actually like network and talk to each other, get to know each other. And I'd probably say having like more black people in every field, not just like the main ones. They have those little ones that we don't think about. Stuff like that.
That's true.
I would definitely say more opportunity for people that look like us. I should be able to look on my Instagram, look wherever, and see someone that's in what field I want to get into. And also just more companies that actually, like corporations that want to work with us, not just to fill a quota. Actually, it's like an opportunity and receive people that look like us in these places.
I think just to go off the back of that, like a little bit of mentorship. So there's people who have gone before you in that field and they see that you're trying to rise up and you can take someone like on board and be like, let me show you the way. That would be really, really good, and it kind of gives more confidence for people who maybe they don't have much connections. They can reach out to these maybe programs or people who have this person's been through what I'm going through and help. Now that just build a very good culture. It's not like people that each other. It's really good. That's good.
Yeah, therefore, more love for sure. More love in the scene.
More love is the thing.
Rap on. Yeah, more love. When is us busting her? Busting her like, more love.
Let me land, alright. No, but for real, more love in the scene, like just people working together, like, and as well if like you're working people like in your direction, like you work with. If an artist can work with a photographer, a model can work with a presenter, like you don't put yourself in one box. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what we're here. Exactly, we learn something else and apply it in different ways. Yeah.
Want more people to realize there's so much more than a creative scene than just being a musician. Like we need lawyers. We need that's like we need accountants. We need like there's so many different people and there's people that are like, oh, I like the creative industry, but I don't know how to get into it. So they go to uni, they do something. It's like you can still do that uni thing and still be in the creative industry without being necessarily like the main creative. You know? Like there's accountants, there's assistants, there's like
Also,
there's
we're not. I feel like what I love about black people is that we're not just one-dimensional. Like we really like to see everything.
You know what I mean? I was literally gonna say, like, even if you do one thing, like striving to get to do something else, like you can do a lot of things in it. So like even if it's just before you started off left, for example, me in fashion, I could be doing something else. Like you're not just sticking to one box and then that's it. Like
I like our dynamic nature that we are like we very much like to learn new things. We like to get into different like and what's the word atmospheres, whatever.
I wasn't the word, but I said it. So no, do you know what I mean? But I think
but we got them.
The whole time, you guys know what I'm saying. But I'm never saying it.
But that actually comes with collabing though. So
exactly.
like you said, like if you collab with a musician or somebody, you'll learn and you're like, oh, actually, I like that. That's a very good point. Yeah, because you never know. Because like that's what I'm saying. If I just go link up with another fashion content creator, I might not think I like music, or I might not think I like. You know what I mean? So just do what you need to do. Just
But you can be a producer that's looking for models for the next shoot.
And you,
But you're thinking, oh, music, bro.
And then before you know it, you've opened up a new avenue. And I think it's a lot more accessible for the young kids. For school, going like, oh, I really want to do this, going to be CRT. Thing to get here. And then also at the back of my mind, they're also like wanting to be a doctor. I need to do what's okay. I think for the creative scene especially, it's a labour because the music industry in Glasgow is actually really, really big. It's really known in the world, but it's getting into it. That's it, it's getting into it. So I think like he's also really on definitely the opportunity needs to be there. It's a lot more easily accessible and accessibilities. And I think you all need to collaborate more with other genres rather than just being fashion and it's a bit more fun, you know?
People need to come to other people's events. Like even no, I mean like because
I didn't hear that.
it's like if we go to like a dance event, right? Like say when they have, because there's like dance competition and stuff. You're gonna get there, it will just be dancers. You won't see a musician in the dance. Like even though the musician's still into the dancing and stuff, you might not dance, but going to battles is mad fun. Like you get to sit there, spectate. There's bare people dancing around, and you get to see. Even if you have a music video, like oh, they're like a really sick dancer that could be my music video. You get what I mean? It's mixing these different scenes. Because if you go to like a music concert, you'll see it. It'll just be musicians or friends of the musicians. You know, you won't go there and really see like okay, I'm a dancer. I'm just a dancer, but I like music. You know, like
I feel like
don't
need to show
mix
for
and
each other,
match.
but she won't give a shot to us.
You need to show up, literally. It's a must. That's what I'm.
That's why
you
he
gotta
said.
come to
That's
the
why he said
floor.
more love.
More love.
Yo, you need to trademark that, right?
My answer to that question is that I want us to be the generation that empowers the youth to get into the fields that we're in.
I like that. Well, I think we should take a shot to that.
Take a shot to that. More love.
It's more love, more life, more love.